What's your name?
Jeff Wampak.
Okay. And I'm speaking to you on the hunting, and I feel that you got a lot to say simply because you lived in the mountains.
I did.
And what state?
Wyoming.
Okay. And what did you do up there?
I was a big game guide.
Okay.
Worked for a private outfitter.
Mm-hmm. The name of the guy or the outfit then?
It was called Timber Top Outfitters.
Okay. And what was the game that you took them hunting?
I guided moose, elk, deer, bighorn sheep, antelope.
And how long did you do this?
About 10 or 11 years.
10, 11 years. Okay. And the average rifle, or the rifles that they used were?
Custom made.
Most of the time, anyway. Mm-hmm. So they had money. These were moneyed people coming up for that. The service that you gave, that included everything, tent, and I mean, you gave them the complete package.
Yes.
Did that include horses?
Yes.
It did. Okay. And on the average, what was the caliber rifle that would be used by them?
The clients that bring anything from 30-06 to 300 magnums.
Was there any minimum caliber you allowed?
We preferred nothing smaller than a 30-06.
Okay.
Although I carried a 25-06 or a 257 Weatherby.
Mm-hmm. Which would wiggle the branches about anything too, if well placed shots. Yeah. Okay. The major game, for example, elk. What's about the longest range you saw shot?
The longest I witnessed, I would say, about 410 yards.
410. One shot kill?
Yes.
Okay. And did you find most of the customers, if you will, were pretty good shooters? Or did you test them out first before you took them out?
If we had time, and they had time in their schedules, we would like to see them shoot before we went to the camp.
Mm-hmm.
But the majority of our clients were good shots.
Any of them you have to chastise for shooting either too small a game or wrong game or anything like that?
No, pretty much they relied on our decisions.
Okay. So you, well, let's see, when you would take them out, was there other people besides yourself doing that at that camp, or just you? Were you the only guide?
No, we had 3 other guides.
So it'd be 4 of you out there.
4 of us plus the outfitter.
Okay. And what would the numbers of the hunters be then?
2 per guide.
2. Okay. And the average hunt lasted?
10 days.
10 days. Okay. And you would up there in the mountains, there's a good chance of getting caught in the snow.
Stranded.
That's the word I was looking for. Did it get tight sometimes, or did you have enough to get through it for supplies?
One time I had 2 hunters with me. And we were the only ones left in camp. It was the end of the season. We got stranded for 2 extra weeks.
Okay.
We had to shoot a calf out because we ran out of grub before anybody could come in.
Now you had 4-wheel drives back then too. Okay.
Had chains on the tires. Had winches on the front.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Did you have any bear encounters?
Yeah, I had a couple.
And the one that did the camp?
Yeah, that was a grizzly.
Tell about that a second.
Well, he'd been coming in all week long, and we'd been chasing him off, and then finally, one night he came in when we were all asleep, and we heard banging and horses raising hell. We got up, and the outfitter shot him.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a grizzly bear, you have to immediately prove evidence of physical harm or property damage to the federal authorities, otherwise they'll arrest you.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they want that bear to chew your ass apart before you can kill it.
Yeah. I had a game warden say if I ever killed a mountain lion and tried to claim defense, he said, I want to see scratch marks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay. Did you carry a handgun too?
Yes.
And it was?
I carried a .44 Magnum.
Okay. And were you ever forced to use it?
No.
No, you just had it there. Okay. And you did this for, you said 10, 11 years?
Mm-hmm.
Because that wasn't a great income, what else did you do?
I was a logger.
Okay. And how long did you do that?
About 5 years.
Okay. And what specifically did you do? All of it? Or did you have a specialty in that?
I was what they call a cutter.
Okay. Which is?
Basically drop the tree.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how many trees in a day did you? Depending on the size, I understand.
In a good day, a guy could drop 125 to 150 trees.
Holy cow. Ooh. Ooh.
And the cutter got paid by the foot.
I see. And that was at the same location, or did you have to go someplace else to do that?
It was basically in the same area.
The same area. Okay. And what town were you near out there?
Du Bois.
Okay. And that is how far from a big town?
It's about 65, 68 miles northwest of Lander, where I live.
When you went out on your own and did your own hunting, what was your favorite rifle?
.257 Weatherby Mag.
Okay. What power scope?
It was, I think I got a 2.5 to 8 Leopold on it.
And the longest deer range shot you ever made?
It was 508 yards.
Holy cow. That's getting out there.
And that's with a witness with me and a rangefinder.
That's some fair shooting.
So
yeah.
I can't be accused of bragging.
Yeah. Well, no. Whatever. And what rifle did you use for that long shot?
.257.
It was the .257. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to shut it off right now. I want to thank you. You were a real mountain man in your time and wiggled the branches of a lot of high mountains out there.
It was, like I said, a guy that has a family and expects to make a comfortable living. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
But if you're single and you really don't have much responsibility or bills, it's a great life.
Yeah. One of the things that you told that you went up there and you went on top of a mountain and you went to sleep on top of a mountain. I thought that's always made me wish to get away from it all. You can't get much further away from that. And let's see, since we're still talking on that real quickly, your biggest fish that you ever caught?
It was, I'd say an 8-pound brown.
Okay. Brown trout. Yeah. And let's see.
I think fly rod.
Okay. Okay. We're going to shut it down for right now. Thank you very much.